Hello everyone and welcome to the iSpring Solutions webinar. Thank you very much for joining us today as we're going to speak about how to launch mLearning with iSpring. My name is Paulina, I am a community manager, and I will be the moderator for today's webinar. As a speaker we have Michael Cockert. Hi Michael, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Michael is our systems engineer and he has over 8 years of experience in technical support and will be happy to talk about this topic for you today. And as always, we would love to hear from you. So guys, don't hesitate to submit your questions, comments, or concerns in the question box, which should be on the right side of your GoToWebinar panel. And at this point, I think we're ready to begin. So Michael, I'm passing the mic over to you.
Okay, cool. Today's webinar is about launching mLearning with iSpring, but first let's talk about what is mLearning. The mobile learning involves the use of mobile technology to enable learning anytime and anywhere. Learning can unfold in a variety of ways. People can use mobile devices to access educational resources both inside and outside classrooms, also called blended learning. And users can connect with other learners and teachers via mobile devices and check the course completion progress. There are many examples of mobile learning. For example, watching an educational video on YouTube. Why not? Or playing around with some cool educational apps like StarWalk or Complete Anatomy. I think everyone has tried StarWalk on your iPad, right? You just hold your iPad in front of your face, look at the sky, and use it as an X-ray that shows all the names of the stars and constellations. So you can impress your friend with your deep astronomy knowledge right after 5 minutes of playing around with this app. So a dedicated app for some specific learning field is also an example of mobile learning. But today we will mention more universal mobile learning approach that will allow you to create any course and deliver it to your learners in a school or company. So let me show you a few slides with pictures. Here are some examples of courses that we created with iSpring and launched on different devices. So there is a Space Shuttle course that we are using on our website. You can see it yourself by going to iSpringSolutions.com and going to the demos section. But here it is how it will look on all types of devices. So iPads and iPhones as well as Android tablets can show this course with the best layout and with the most appropriate player used. This is a picture of an iSpring Learn iPad app. So your learners will download a free app, and by using their login details, they'll be able to connect to your system and complete their courses on their iPads. So what you need for that? The first is an authoring tool for creating mobile-friendly courses. As an example of this authoring tool, I'll be talking about iSpring Suite. And the second component is an LMS. It is iSpring Learn with its free iPad app and an Android app, or an LMS of your choice without an app. And we are ready for the first poll for today. What components do you have? It's a very important question before we start, because I need to know my audience and slightly adapt my story to fit the most of you guys.
Yeah, so I have launched the poll question right now. So if you guys can quickly take a vote and choose what you have that will, basically what you have, right?
Yeah, you may have an authoring tool or an LMS, or you might not have any of these.
Mm-hmm.
So it's okay for any case.
Right. So what you need to do is just simply click on the option.
Mhm.
All right. Um, Actually, the majority of attendees have already voted, but we will wait for like a
Okay.
couple of seconds.
Yeah, I don't seem to be able to see the votes.
Yeah.
Can you share it with me?
Sure. All right. So I'm going to close it right now and share the results so that everyone can see it. Can you see it now, Michael?
Um,
So,
no.
so it says that 23% of audience don't have any component, and then
Mm-hmm.
21% has an authoring tool,
Okay.
18% have an LMS, and the majority, 38%, have both authoring tool and
Okay,
an
cool.
LMS. All right?
Oh, maybe these guys already have iSpring Suite and iSpring Learn, just want to learn more about how to use them together. But yeah, you can use as like a standalone component for course authoring. I mean iSpring Suite, and use it for with an LMS of your choice, or you can use a third-party authoring tool and use it with iSpring iSpring Learn LMS. It's compatible with the standard SCORM. So most authoring tools would publish to SCORM, and you'll be able to use it within iSpring Learn as well. So let's move on and talk about requirements for launching mobile learning. Um, an authoring tool must produce mobile-friendly courses. And what is mobile friendliness? It is both HTML5 compatibility and responsive design. iSpring Suite publishes all your PowerPoint-based courses into a modern HTML5 format, preserving all animations of your original PowerPoint presentation. So it'll appear on your iPad as close uh, to your PowerPoint as it could be. And
Michael, can I interrupt you for a second? Um, it seems like we can't see your screen.
um, hold on. Yeah, it says that it shares. It is sharing my screen.
Okay, hang on a second.
Okay, so let me continue for now. Um, there are two mobile devices a
Yes,
learner
but we
can
can't see
use.
your screen though. Can we just quickly change presenter? Try to change presenter.
Okay, show my screen.
Okay. I hope guys you can see it now.
Okay, so have you seen these beautiful screenshots?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah. It seems to be working now.
okay, cool. Um, there are two mobile devices a learner can use. The first one is a tablet and a smartphone. An iSpring course automatically adapts to all devices, and not only presentation player, but quizzes and other modules that you create with iSpring will be automatically adapted to any screen size. It's all about responsive design, and we've talked about it in our previous webinar. And LMS must also be mobile friendly. It should have a nice responsive website or an app to work best on mobile devices. So let me um, drag a screen of our iSpring Learn mobile app. I'm sorry, of our iSpring Learn website, actually it'll appear very um, like this in your um, on your iPad. So on the left-hand side, we have a panel. It shows you a dashboard when you launch um, the learning management system. It shows you the content list, discussions for different content items. You can generate reports as an administrator, and also you can manage people in your organization. Um, also, of course, because you are an administrator, you can change all the settings of your user portal. For example, branding, and you can choose colors and um, logo that will show on the left upper side of your screen, and also you can set a favicon. So um, here, this is an iSpring Learn app. Um, and what are the ways of applying a mobile education in your organization? The first one and the easiest way to apply mobile learning is choosing the entire system, iSpring Suite plus Learn LMS. It nicely works together with maximum compatibility, quick uploading, thorough completion details, and a mobile app. And your learners will be able to download and use a free mobile app on their iPads and Android devices. So there is an app store that you can open on your iPad or using your iTunes. And as I can see, uh, there are a few apps that I can search by searching. They can find by searching iSpring. There is an iSpring Play. It is just for presentation preview on your iPads. It cannot be used for education, so if you're looking for an educational thing, it's gonna be iSpring Learn. So uh, you can open this app, download it, and install it on your iPad. So it'll appear as a gateway to your iSpring Learn portal for all of your students and for yourself. There is no specific learning app for iPhones, though, but it's not really convenient to see the list of all courses and learning paths on your smartphone. So we've just created an app for an iPad. Another way is if you already have an LMS and just looking for a nice mobile-friendly authoring tool. Um, hold on. Yeah, so if you already have an LMS but you just need an authoring tool, so you can publish mobile courses compatible with learning formats SCORM and Tin Can API and upload them to your LMS. And note, if you use SCORM output, there is no way to use any kind of app because uh, an app requires authorization and it's not compatible with older SCORM packages that appear in a pop-up window in any LMS. So when we're talking about iSpring and Learn combination, it uses its own learning format. Let's call it iSpring Learn. I mean, it's not a SCORM. It's it's more close to the Tin Can API, but it's called iSpring Learning Standard. So when we are going to publish a course using iSpring Suite to iSpring Learn, we'll just need to open any PowerPoint presentation on our computer and switch to the iSpring Suites tab, and then go Publish. So this is my Space Shuttle course, and I have a quiz here. So let's go Publish. I will need to switch to the iSpring Learn tab on the left. Here I already have my account details entered, but if you don't, you just need to click Change and enter your account details. If you don't have an account, you can sign up for a free trial account really quickly here. I can publish to a combined mode that will produce both HTML5 plus Flash. Nobody cares about Flash, but still it is publishing to Flash just in case you open your course using an older browser that's not HTML5 compatible. Yeah, let's talk about mobile education, and it refers to HTML5 in the first place. Now we need to switch to the Learning Course tab, and here we can enter a title, enter tags, description of this course. And here under Progress and Completion, like a group of options, we can customize what we want to grade. For example, we want to rate the number of slides and quizzes, or we want to rate just quizzes or just number of slides viewed. Usually I use both, and I recommend you guys using both of these checkboxes. And I will rate 15 slides out of 15. Please make sure, guys, that you don't use hidden slides because if you hide some slides, they will still be needed to be viewed. And if there is no way to view them, then you will never get 100% completion rate. So if you have, for example, 2 hidden slides in your presentation, just select number of slides that that refers to the number of visible slides. Okay. You can set up a custom passing score, but usually it's not needed because this value is calculated automatically. And you can set a lesson duration here. By default, it's 1 hour. And by the as time is up, you can whether terminate your lesson or display a message. So let's go with both things rated, with both slides and quizzes, and go back to General. Select Upload source files if I want to back up my presentation. I just click Publish, and my presentation will be published to my account of my iSpring Learn. So here on the content list, I'll be able to see the presentation that is being published. So it'll take some time depending on the number of slides in your presentation and number of media files. This presentation probably does not have any audio or video. It's just a few slides and a quiz, so it takes usually about 1 minute. Polina, do we have any questions at this point?
Yes, that options can be configuration to other LMS or just only to the iSpring Learn?
Yeah, of course, there is an option to publish to a third-party LMS, and I'll be showing it in a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing is that iSpring Suite's courses have maximum compatibility with the iSpring Learn, and every action of a learner will be recorded in the learning management system, and a teacher or an administrator will be able to generate reports at the end of the um, course completion by a student. So like question details will be able to be checked by a teacher, uh, which is not true for SCORM courses in most learning management systems. So SCORM courses would generally provide you the final result, like 80%. If a student completed 80% of a quiz and viewed all slides, the overall result will be 80%. So we can see that the course publication and uploading has been completed, and I can click Manage Content here, and yeah, actually it's the very same system, but opened in a new tab. In a content list, I can see that I need to refresh. It uploaded my course right to the root of my content list, but on the publishing options, I can select any folder to publish to the folder directly. So it's very easy to publish your course right from your PowerPoint. And under the course details, we can see that all the descriptions, titles, and um, all other information has been imported correctly. Also, we have some settings here. You can issue a certificate by the end of the course, and here are the options. Here are the tracking settings, and they are the same as we've checked in PowerPoint. Under the availability tab, we can set time restrictions. It's very important when you create a course that you want to be accessible during some specified period of time. And also you can limit number of attempts to launch the course for each individual learner. So all kinds of course settings that you can see in other learning management systems uh, are uh, are available in iSpring Learn. So um, probably you have already used some of these options in other learning management systems. And in order to assign this course to a student, you would need to go invite and enter a username. For example, this is um, my learner's email here in the system, and a custom message will say I invite you to view Space Shuttle course, but you can customize it here. Or you can set up permissions uh, for the specific user. It is actually the same thing, but the invitation message will not be sent. So all courses that are going to be completed by the system users should be private. Public is just for some external courses that you would like to give to some third parties, just in case of preview. But all the um, all the reports will be saved only if a course is set to private. So please keep it private. So it already knows me, so I'm just gonna save it now. Or I can set a permission to a specific group, not just for individual users, but in this webinar I am just handling permissions to a single user. In this window I have a students view opened, so let me refresh. And here it is. All these courses have been assigned previously, but this one is a new course, so I can go to and start and launch my course from here. On a computer, the course will open in a pop-up window, but on your within your iSpring Learn app, it will open full screen in your without leaving an app. So it's really a straightforward process of learning. Yeah, you'll see pretty much the same on your iPad as I can see here. So you'll have three tabs here: to do, optional, and completed courses. And as soon as you completed some of the course and closed it, you can see the progress updated. So you can see in progress, 13% has been viewed, and under completed, we have courses that have already been passed before. So this is pretty much it about how to set it up with iSpring Learn and iSpring Suite. It's very easy, and you can adjust settings either before or after uploading to the LMS. And as soon as your student completed some courses, you can generate reports, and it's very easy and straightforward. So you can figure out on your own. Just get a trial for iSpring Learn LMS and test it out on your iPads. I'm sure that it'll work like a charm. So it should appear like this on all of your devices. So what are the benefits of the iSpring Learn app? You can access, the primary option is to access courses from your iSpring Learn account. You can save your courses for offline view. I mean, all your students can save the courses and view them without an internet connection. For example, when they're on the road. And as soon as you connect your iPad to a Wi-Fi, all course progress will be synced, and all the new information will be sent to the server. And an iPad app will allow you to see the courses in full screen mode. While without an app, if you launch a course in a browser, you will have bars for your Safari browser that shows the address bar and navigation bar. So it will not be 100% full screen mode, but still you can use your browser to access your Learn account. But most of our users are using an iPad app. If you want to create, if you're trying to create your own app, you can ask us and we'll create a custom application for you. For example, here are some customized apps for different companies. This is the same iSpring Learn app that connects to some specific learning accounts, but it is a branded app. It's available in the App Store. Most of our users use a standard iSpring Learn app, but if you really need a specific app, we'll be happy to create one for you. So we covered all these steps. Now let's talk about publishing a SCORM course to a third-party system. It is also very easy and straightforward and very similar process to what we've just covered. Go back to your PowerPoint, switch to the iSpring Suite tab, and click Publish.
Michael?
Yep.
And could you please quickly cover what is tin can format?
Oh yeah, sure. Under the LMS tab, we would publish our courses to all third-party learning management systems. If I switch to the Learning Course tab, I can see all the types of learning courses of learning formats. The most frequent is SCORM 1.2. It's been more than 10 years, but still this format is being intensively used. Also, there is a newer version, like 2004, if I can say newer, mentioning this year, but there is an even older version of a SCORM called AICC. There is a specific option for publishing to a Blackboard. This is also a SCORM, but with some peculiarities of the Blackboard LMS. TimCan API is also called an Experience API, and it is a modern learning standard that allow you to complete your courses offline. It can store your statistics and then send the statistics of a learner as soon as you connect to the Wi-Fi. So TimCan API gives you an advantage of mobile learning, while SCORM will not let you do that. But still, you can open SCORM courses on your mobile devices using a browser.
Thank you.
Okay. So also there is an experimental new format that's called CMI5, and as far as I know, just a few learning management systems support this format. For example, iSpring for third-party courses that you create with other authoring tools, iSpring Learn would accept only SCORM format, both 1.2 and 2004, but iSpring Learn does not support CMI5 yet. But if you have your system that supports it, you can try and publish it using this format. But let's focus on SCORM 1.2 publishing. You can customize the settings here, and the thing about SCORM is that all these ratings will be summarized to a single rating and will be submitted to your LMS as a one value. So all your slides views and your quiz progresses will be summarized and saved in your LMS. To publish a course to your LMS, you would need to set up a SCORM format that your system uses, and then go back to the General tab and check the zip output option. Please do not use iSpring Play option because it will try to open this course in in a specific app called iSpring Play, but it is just for viewing presentations. If you are going to upload a course to your LMS, you will not need to use this option. As for the output option, you can whether select a combined mode or a mobile mode for mobile output. So I can just click Publish, and the very same presentation will be published to a zip format, to a zip package that contains a SCORM learning course that you can upload to any learning management system. Just for testing purposes, you can try to launch SCORM Cloud. Let me open it up. So SCORM Cloud is a test system made by guys who hold on one second. Yeah, the course has been just published. SCORM Cloud can be used for testing purposes. If you want to check out how the iSpring course is behaving, how it submits all the information to the system, and also you can use it for any other SCORM activities that you create using other third-party tools. So here our course has been published to a SCORM format, so I'm going to open folder, and a folder contains this zip package that I would select when I will upload it to a third-party system, for example scorm.cloud. So that's pretty much it about publishing to a third-party system. The very important option is not checking iSpring Play and checking zip output. And all the rest is very similar to what you've seen under iSpring Learn. And as I mentioned before, iSpring Learn will give you more will generate more details as soon as a learner starts completing courses within a system. And SCORM activity will just give you an overall score of your course. I'm sorry. So Polina, do we have any other related questions?
Sure. Are you done with your part?
Yeah, I think so. I think we'll repeat some of these points in our Q&A session.
Yeah, and we will also be sharing with you guys the recording of the webinar and also the presentation that Michael used during presenting. So, okay, let's get to the questions. And the question from Claudia. Can you please demonstrate the publish to for web option?
Yeah, you would use this this publishing option if you wanted to publish it not as a learning object, but as a regular HTML web page. So I would go and publish my course that has a quiz to a mobile format using a web object. It is pretty much the same, but you see that there is no learning course tab because this publishing option does not imply that your course will be uploaded to an LMS and that it will submit any details to the learning management system. But as soon as I click publish, well, probably it has been already published. Yeah, so there's a course that I've published using an LMS option, and here's a web. Let me show you what's the difference between them. Um, so a web output includes an index file right in the root of this folder. So by double-clicking on that, I will see my presentation right away. This presentation also has a quiz, so I can complete this quiz. And um, I can see the result for this quiz, but the results will not be sent to a learning management system because our course is placed on our local computer right now. And if I wanted to upload it to my LMS, I would publish to an LMS option and get a zip package that is a SCORM package. I can unpack it and see what's inside. Let's see. So a SCORM course has all these weird files, and for example, this one describes the structure of a SCORM package. And I can go to the res folder and see the very same index file that I can launch and see the same presentation. But it's uh, this presentation is wrapped into a SCORM format, so it is compatible with any learning management system, while this web output option is not compatible with any learning management system. But you can upload it to any HTML website, and you can like embed it on your WordPress blog, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So does it answers your question?
Yes, please let us know. And we also have another question from Craig. How to deploy courses on mobile phones via iSpring if the app is iPad only?
Well, yeah, as I mentioned before, there are two options to launch a course on a mobile device. The first one is by using your browser. Like, I can show you how it will appear on a mobile device. When I publish to an LMS, let me just publish a single slide. I can see how the course will look on all devices right on the presentation preview window. Here I can see how it appears on a tablet and on a smartphone. So this is how your learners will be able to view the course on their mobile devices. But as for the app represents just learning management system side. It shows you the list of courses. You can try and open your iSpring Learn web page on your iPhone. So, if you're a learner, you can just type the address of your iSpring Learn account using a Safari browser, and you'll see uh, the content list, and you'll be able to double-click on any course and see it on your mobile phone, as I showed you before using the presentation preview window.
Mm-hmm.
So the app manages the lists of your courses, but as for courses individually, you can open them on your using your browser as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and the next question from Craig as well. Can iSpring Learn courses be used if a client doesn't allow Flash-based browsers? Some schools have abandoned Flash or blocked it.
Yeah, we still have Flash as an output option, but because less and less people care about Flash today, um, but still some people would use Internet Explorer 8 or earlier browsers
Mhm.
uh, that do not have HTML5 compatibility. My suggestion here is always using mobile or a combined mode, but never use desktop flash output only. So you can see when you publish to an iSpring Learn, it publishes to an HTML5 plus Flash. So Flash here is just as a backup option for those people who don't have modern browsers, and I think there are very few of them.
Okay, thank you very much. And the next question is from Tomislav. Can we make a time limit from until date for a group?
For a group
I guess for users.
courses, for a group
Or
of users. Time limitations can be set to they can okay. Let me open my content list here. Uh, I can set a time limitation for some selected courses, but not for people because different courses may have different time frames, and under the availability tab I can set uh, time limits, and also if I have so-called learning path, I can set a time restrictions for a complete learning path that combines several learning courses, like several items like these.
and then you can set the learning path to the student individually.
Yeah, you can set a full learning path to any student in particular or to a group of users, but yeah, there is no way to limit. Like if you set a time limitation for a group of users, it means that these people will be able to view all courses within this period of time, and as soon as this period ends, these users will be simply kicked out of the learning process. They
Mm-hmm.
will not be able to complete any courses. So
Right.
this is a property of a learning course or of a set of courses, also called learning path in a iSpring Learn system.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And another question is from Lackey. If I want to send a specific report to only one learner, how do I send it? Is it possible? When I say report, it could be a corrected paper or short notes with my comments.
Uh, you mean
So I guess this is
generating
some
a
sort of a
report?
custom report.
Well, there's several preset reports,
Mm-hmm.
and for people reports, you can go user activity and select a specific user and run a report for selected time, and you can see the progress of all courses that has been started that were started by this individual learner, and or you can generate reports for a specific group of learners.
Mm-hmm.
So here you can see all the courses that I've started before, and some of them I have completed, but some of them I failed. So does it answer your question, or you meant under report some other option?
Yeah, but I assume that there is no way to make any changes to the created report. Yeah, like custom report.
You can contact our support
Mhm.
and ask for a custom report that you need, and probably we can tell you when this report will be embedded, or if we don't have such plans, we can provide you uh, with a custom solutions options and create a custom project for you.
Yeah, so you can send your question to, let me actually send the email address. It's support at iSpringSolutions.com.
Yeah, there are some reports like performance summary,
Hmm?
and this is a very complicated report. You can set uh, you can download a CSV of this report on your computer and use your Excel, Microsoft Excel, to pick up some information from this very detailed report. So there's another workaround for you if you like. You can download an Excel file and uh, do some statistics offline.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it'll help you to
Yeah,
get the information you need.
thank you very much. Okay, let's move on to the next question. A question from Jim. Can the courses be published only to a school's website?
Mm, um, Under website, do you mean a learning management system?
Yeah, could you please specify that, Jim? And
Yeah,
let's.
because
Mhm.
you can actually upload your courses anywhere on the web, because
Mhm.
there is a it is a universal standard HTML5 that can be uploaded to any website on the web. But there are some additions for this HTML5 output that allows integration with some so-called learning management systems. And these integrations imply SCORM and Experience API and all these learning formats. Or if you publish to iSpring Learn, there's a unique format that works just for iSpring Suite plus iSpring Learn, but it gives you more reporting options.
Yeah, there's actually a comment from Nayland. I guess they are asking about the school website's web server. So.
Oh yeah. Well, if your school has a regular HTTP website.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
uh,
Michael. We just got a comment from Jim. I think I got my answer from other questions. I was looking for testing feedback without using the cost of an LMS.
um, yeah, I'm sorry. Does your school have an LMS on their website?
No, no, Jim was looking for testing feedback without using the cost of an LMS.
Testing feedback without an LMS. Um, yeah, you can upload to a regular website, and you can get emails um, at the end of quizzes, but you will not be able to see the detailed statistics and these emails. Let me show you how you would configure your quizzes if you don't have an LMS.
Hmm.
So slide progress will not be sent to your LMS, but you can send individual quizzes. So I'm gonna go for for this quiz editing and go to the properties.
And it looks like they don't have an LMS.
Yes, yeah, I know. There are some configurations without learning management system, and our quiz maker is perfectly created for match these cases. So here under result, you can set an email to which you want results to be sent to at the end uh, of the quiz. Also, you can send a quiz result to the learner, or you can send quiz results to your server. That actually implies additional development. You will need to create your own, say, learning management system on your own server. But most of our users, if they don't have an LMS, they would use send quiz results to email. It's very easy, very convenient to get, and just check out this option. And there are some free learning management systems. For example, for testing purposes, you can use SCORM Cloud, or you can set up a learning management system called Moodle for your if you have a hosting. But yeah, I think the total cost of iSpring Learn plus iSpring Suite uh, would cover most user cases, and it will require additional expenses to set up a Moodle system, to pay for hosting. So iSpring Suite plus Learn is very solid, and speaking about price point, it's very it's not very pricey, I can say.
Right. And I think that we have some time for a couple of more questions.
Yeah, sure.
Question from Michael. When setting a quiz, can I split it into two parts within the PowerPoint and get one result?
We are working on it, but right now uh, you can have one quiz on your one slide, and you can divide your quiz into two parts by creating a question group. So you can create a new question group and just drag some of the questions from the first group to the second one. So by the end of the quiz, you'll get results of two groups, and one of the upcoming versions of iSpring will let you will let you see results for different question groups individually. But as for the option to summarize progress of several quizzes located on different slides, you you cannot do that. So a quiz can be placed on a single slide only, but this quiz can have several question groups.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. And another question is from Mitra. Can we use iSpring Suite with Keynote?
With Keynote, a good question. iSpring Suite is an add-in for Microsoft PowerPoint. It means that it works in the Microsoft Office environment, and it's compatible with Windows only. But you can open Keynote presentations using your PowerPoint. So as soon as you convert your keynote presentations to a PowerPoint format, you'll be able to use iSpring with your presentations. But there is no an add-in version for iSpring Suite, as well for any other PowerPoint-based authoring tools for Keynote.
Mm-hmm.
So you can create presentations, but then you will need to convert them to a PPT format, and then by opening these PPTs using your PowerPoint, you'll be able to use iSpring.
Mm-hmm. And there is also a very nice comment from Nailing about having groups of questions and then having one result at the end. He said that you can have an info slide between two parts of the quiz. So there's another way to wrap up your
Oh,
information.
yeah, of course, that's great, Nalan.
Yeah, I think it's very smart. Okay, I think that we actually covered all the questions that we had. Um, Thank you very much, Michael, and thanks for to all the attendees for coming today. I hope you enjoyed the webinar, and if you could also share in the comments what you think about it, it will be very helpful to us to improve for the next webinars. And I also wanted to mention that we will be sending the webinar recording and also Michael's presentation after the webinar to all the attendees. Thank you very much again, Michael. I think you did a
Yeah,
very
thank you.
good job.
Yeah, thank you to Polina, and thank you everybody who came today and asked your questions or not asked your questions. Yeah, see you on the next webinars.
Yes, thank you very much. Okay, bye-bye everyone. Have a good day.
Okay, bye.